Hey there, and welcome to the Lantern. Today we'll be looking at something which got buffed back in patch 6.9, but I think has gotten too little credit for its potential. And that is Support Anivia. There are 4 overall changes that really helped Anivia to get some strength back in the support role. For instance, her Q now scales with utility, having up to 0.5 extra seconds to her stun and max rank. Her ult lost its attack speed slow, but was buffed to the amount of movement speed it reduces. Tear of the Goddess now also refunds 15% of mana spent, and scales up faster when upgraded. And finally, the Hextech GLP 800 lets you get the Catalyst passive without the need to rush the item like Rod of Ages. But aside from that, here are some of the pros and cons to keep in mind when you see Supports Anivia. The pros are as follows. She can deal decent damage with only one full damage item, that being Archangel's Staff. She has great zoning potential with her Q, W, and ultimate, making it easy to get a minion lead when your lane is ahead. You can also use your W to block off escape paths to guarantee kills. She has a 600 auto attack range, which is higher than most AD carries, making for easier harass in the lane, especially against opponents that only have a 500 or 550 base attack range such as Lucian and Vayne. She can also help shove waves and stall the game with her ultimate once you have mana items. Now there are also plenty of cons, such as Anivia's base health being the lowest out of all other champions in the game, making you incredibly squishy to any early harass. Anivia is also really weak to flanks, so make sure that if you are playing her to ward on all sides that a gank could possibly happen from. She also has some of the highest mana costs compared to other supports, which can make it very easy to go if you aren't careful and spam your abilities way too much. She also has an incredibly high learning curve, especially when it comes to proper use and landing of her Q and W, so she won't be easy to pick up. You'll want to make sure to play some normal games first before you bring her to ranked. Finally, Anivia only has a base movement speed of 325, so it's fairly easy to get engaged on from the enemy lane, especially if they have one with a point-and-click CC such as Alistar. Now when it comes to masteries, you'll want to go 0, 18, 12 with Thunderlord's Decree as your keystone. For runes, you can go Magic Pen Reds, Health Yellows, AP Blues, and Armor Quints if you want to go for early aggression. Or, you can go with Armor Reds, Health per Level Yellows, Magic Resist Blues, 1 Armor Quint, and 2 Movement Speed Quints if you are looking to just survive the laning phase. For abilities, you'll want to max out your Q first for stun scaling, then your E, and W last. And here are some tips and tricks when playing Anivia. You can use your W to force enemies down a specific path when they are running to guarantee your Q to land. Not many people know this one, but Anivia's Q deals damage twice. Once when it touches the enemy, and again when it explodes. So practice using your Q to make sure you get as much damage as possible. This is especially important when you are playing against someone with a spell shield such as Sivir or Nocturne, since you can use the first damage from Q to proc the spell shield, but wait to actually explode the Q in order to stun them after it goes away. Your W can also displace people on top of it upon cast, so any channeled abilities or dashes can be interrupted if you time it properly. Finally, the bonus damage on your E will apply if the slow is there once the E lands. So if you can cast E while your Q is mid-flight, or cast your ultimate while E is mid-flight, you can still get the bonus damage for some unexpected burst. Now, when it comes to your itemization, the general build path is going to be the same standard as a poke mage with only 2 additional items. Your start is still going to be the Frost Queen's Claim, Spell Thief's Edge, with 3 potions and a warding totem. Afterwards, on your first back, you'll actually want to grab a Tear of the Goddess, and if possible, a Boots of Speed. Then you'll be going Sightstone, going for an Eye of the Watchers to upgrade, and that tier will, as said before, be going into an Archangel's Staff. Now another good item can be the GLP 800, since it gives health, mana, and AP with a great active when it comes to zoning and peel with a cone slow. Some other good items can be Frozen Hearts for the CDR, mana, armor, and the attack speed slow in an area around you, Lock of the Iron Solari to reduce any damage from AP dealers, Banner of Command in order to make it so that you get even more damage and lane pressure, or Righteous Glory to give some more mana again and give potential engage to your allies. Now that's all that I have for this video, so thank you for everyone who watched, and if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this, and as always, I will see you on the Rift.